Alabama a little bit differently because like Alabama plays SEC teams, and we've always been told that SEC is the cream of the crop. So, do we really want to see more blowout games of like what happened to like Notre Dame and shit like that, where people get fucked up and you kind of like, okay, this isn't that competitive?
Well, you know what it is. What they should have done was take the model from Division II.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
But the tournament model, the playoff model, just a flat out. I don't know how many teams, and maybe 18. I think it's more teams in Division II playoffs. But they don't want to do that because of the bowl system.
Yes.
And it's all about the money. So when you got these, toilet bowl games,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody gets a bowl. You get a bowl.
The church
you get a bowl. The church's chicken bowl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like every school just wants to be 500, win 6 games, you're bowl eligible, and it doesn't matter because you're getting a check. And what it means also for the programs, what a lot of people don't really understand, they say, well, why, would a team want to play in a bowl, the toilet bowl, it doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
What it does for the competitive teams that are actually trying to make it to the next level, to try to win the national championship sooner or later, it gives them more practices. So if you don't make a bowl game, you don't get those extra practices under the NCAA rules. But if you make a bowl game, then you're getting those extra practices in December that are allowing you to prepare your players.
So how many
for the future?
How many practices are we talking about?
Think about it. Okay, so the season ends right around Thanksgiving, right? And then if you don't make your conference championship, your season's over with after Thanksgiving that weekend. So you're talking about, depending on when your bowl game, 2 to 3 weeks worth of practices. So that's a lot of practices. You know what I mean? Especially if you got a young team and you got freshmen, sophomores, juniors. You know what I'm saying?
Practice. We talking about practice.
We talking about practice. We talking about practice. It means a lot though. But a lot of people don't pay that any attention.
I mean, does it mean as much as the money situation? Because like we're talking about all the bowl games, and it's like there's a few things that Dabble irritates me, and not just being in Gamecock territory, but like Dabble did this whole thing where he's like, look, buddy, when he's talking about some player that refused to play because they were scared of injury or something, he's like, man, you gotta lay it out on the field. You can't just sit down and just wait for the stuff to come get you. You gotta bring your guts. And I'm kind of like, that's kind of cute for somebody that's making $8 million a year, and we're talking about players that aren't making any money at all. And so if there's one thing that we realize, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. At some point, do you see there being something for players getting paid in the near future?